sky is looking so intense, right? If you can see that. Crazy. It's like the wind is cooking up there. Kind of feels like tornado-y, and it's actually very, very windy. Driving to essentially a trailer park right on this reservoir. Not trailers, but it's like a shanty town, and it's kind of back in there. I don't think I'll be there very long. I just have to fix a leak today. This lady needs me to do something else, but I think that's all I'm going to do is fix her leak. It's a friend of mine. It's this lady. Yeah. My little Mercedes here. It's a sweet little car. It's not really the color I want. I didn't want like a dark one, but the white's cool. It just looks like it's a girl's car, kind of. I like it because it's 300 horsepower and it's a V6, so it's pretty good on gas compared to my truck. And it's zippy. And it's like nice. It's nice and comfortable. You know, it's got heated seats and everything. When I rolled up, when I bought this thing, I was doing some work in a place called Denio, Nevada, Denio, and it is in the middle of nowhere, 100 miles from Winnemucca. And they're pretty tough out there, a bunch of miners and drinkers and hunters. And I was out there for a couple months. I did some work, made some pretty good money. I was rolling up in this car after, I first went there on my truck. I got a big V8 truck that's a gas hog, so that's why I got this thing. And I'm tired. So when I rolled up to this place called the Denio Junction, my friend was like, he looks at my little white Mercedes SUV, he's like, he didn't know who it was, but he told the guy working there, he's like, I bet you this guy massages it, or what do you call it? He looked at the car and says, I bet you this guy moisturizes his feet. That was such a good cut down. That was fucking funny. It's my joke now. I'm in my white little Mercedes, this guy that moisturizes his feet. I think this is where I turn. East Magic. Makes me want to listen to a David Bowie song, the one from Dance, Magic, Dance, Dance, Baby, Dance. Alright, basically I'm going to drive down this dirt road for... Look at the sky, right? Yeah. That's cool. We haven't really had any weather here for a while. Yeah. I actually played a couple shows out here. Basically, it's funny. It's like a little town. This one guy bought the whole town, right? And I think you buy land from him, and you can buy a house on it, or you rent the land, buy a house. Rent's like nothing. So there's all these little shacks out here, and some of them are kind of cool. They're on the water. It's definitely like a little Hooverville, though, a little shanty town. But they got this reservoir all to themselves. But it's a hell of a place to live in the wintertime because you got to go down this road, and there's some pretty sharp turns up there because it goes down in elevation quite a bit here. So anyways, there's a guy that, so some people have slid off the road and stuff, like in the wintertime. It's kind of gnarly. Fucking gnarly to live out here in the winter. There's probably 40 houses or something down there, 20, I don't know. And then people were ice fishing there about 3 weeks ago. I'm sure all that's done. It's really warm here now. It feels like spring's here. Like, everything was frozen yesterday and now it's super warm. I'm in a t-shirt. Anyways, there's a little bar and there's a dock and stuff. And I came down a couple times and played a show at the bar, brought my guitar. I don't really bring my nice guitar down here because the locals are rambunctious and they want to get drunk and play your guitar and join you on stage. So I always bring my beater guitar. Sorry if people of Magic, if you ever see this video, I'm sure they won't. But they're fun. Fun-loving people. Pretty nice. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll just stop. You know what this road looks like. I'm gonna stop this and then I'm gonna turn the camera back on and do the old edit it together when I get closer to the water. I'll be there in like 5 or 10 minutes. You don't need to see all this. Oh, let's see here. Whoa, it's coming in sideways. This is Magic Reservoir. I'm getting pelted with rain in here. I'm gonna close this. There's a little town down there. Let's see. It's so cool looking right now. Man, I am tired. A little hungover from drinking 6 IPAs. It's so gross. I was on a roll. Sometimes I go like a couple years and I don't drink anything. Sometimes I drink beer and then sometimes I'll let like some tequila sneak into my lifestyle. That's usually not a good idea. Usually not a good idea. It's fine until one day when you just have one too many and then you feel like depressed and down and life sucks. It only lasts a day. Man, it's funny, like 2 weeks ago, there was ice fishing here. 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks. Now it's just nothing like that at all. This is such a crazy little place, actually. It's just a weird little community. It's like, I don't know if it's the healthiest place. It's just kind of like a cheap place for people to go and retire. I mean, if you just don't have a ton of money, you need to go somewhere. I mean, it's a pretty awesome place to be, like right on the water. I like it. It kind of reminds me of when I was a kid. We had a little shack on a piece of land out by a lake in Granbury, Texas, and it's called Comanche Cove is the area. So this is it. I'll turn these windshield wipers off, maybe. That's like a little more than a shack. It's kind of a shack. There's just people living in shacks. There's a shack. Little shack. Shack like a ding dong. Shack. I mean, these are like storage units turned into homes, kinda. It's kind of fun, little green. A little trashy right there. Oh. There's a house, kind of a small house. Here's more of a proper house. Whoa. Wow. Jesus. There's kind of that bigger house is a shack. Oh, this road is trashed. There's the one I'm working on with the red light. Here's some waterfront shacks. Dang, the rain is still coming in. You know what I mean? They're just little shacks. A little weekend getaway. Some people just live here though all the time. Ah, damn it, lady, you knew I was coming. You didn't move your car. There's only one parking space allowed for people. Anyways, here's the boat dock. launch ramp, whatever. Here's the bar. The bar, played the show, a couple shows there, got hammered with the locals. I wonder if they're open. Kind of need a beer. Ugh. Look at these places. Crazy, right? Huh. This guy in the blue one, he was at a local bar and I guess he slipped and hurt himself. Like he's in the hospital. He was an older guy too. All right, that's it. I'm gonna go and fix this lady's leak. There's East Magic.